What is going on, everybody? And welcome to season 3 of Unboxed Thoughts. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I had requested a song to be played before the episode. There was a massive squirrel pop up in front of this fucking screen. What is going on, everybody? I know it's been a long time. It's been about a month. And I'm going to talk to you all about it, and all in due time. And all in due time. And I am going to tell you guys that there was a small margin. Well, first, I just want to touch on that. How do I sound, guys? Can you guys hear me fine? You guys see me fine? Am I coming in good? I was very impressed by how everything ran on Alyssa's show on Thursday. I want to touch on this real quick. We have a lot to talk about. I understand this, but I just want to make sure everything is great before we get into this. Awesome. Great. So I'm gonna backtrack, guys, because at the end of the season finale of Unboxed Thoughts, season 2, I went into that episode thinking like, I wanted 2 weeks off. I honestly thought I was only gonna get one. You know, next thing I know, it was 2 weeks, and within that 2 weeks, like so much happened within that small gap of time. Between things going on, in my personal life, just my mind just, fucked up everywhere, not knowing, which way I'm really going and stuff like that. Uh, so I went on to, the third week. We were supposed to come back on September 11th, and Blaze had hit me up that Sunday before, and he had said, "Hey," he was like, "I just want to know, like, would you mind doing something tomorrow on your show for September 11th?" And I turned right around and I was like, negative. Like, I don't know, like if I'm ready. Like I'm not gonna come back like if I'm like completely like fucked up, like you know. And me and Blaze have had these conversations before in the past. You know what I mean? Where it's to like these are the best episodes to air. You know what I mean? Like when I'm in those states of mind. You know what I mean? I'm in the moment. You know what I mean? And I feel like season 3, I really want to be special for you guys. Okay, I want season 3 to be, it's going to be its very own chapter, of course, but I really want it to be. I need this season to be original unboxed thoughts. I've had a lot of time to reflect on the last 2 seasons, guys. And I got to be really honest. I am proud of every episode we have aired here. Okay, really proud of it. And when you really look back, because I've had time, I've been dwelling. You know, I've been making myself sick in these mind thoughts that I would get myself into. You know what I mean? Like I said, it was one big fucking bundle, guys. One big fucking bundle of everything that was going on currently, and then here I am, comparing and contrasting the 2 seasons of Unboxed Thoughts. And guys, fucking last season was really, when you think the first season was like fucking top notch. Last season we really went outside the realm on a lot of different fucking issues. Like when I go back and I look at it, like, it was its own barn burner, if per se, but at the same time, like, it was like it was a mind fuck compared to the very first season, and, I'm very proud of it, you know what I mean? And, there's nothing that I would ever want to say that I would regret or take back and stuff, but I didn't want to come back and just it be just another season. I didn't wanna come back and it would just be another, you know we've talked about this before, right? Like in the music industry, they always talk about no album is better than your first. And you know, no season kind of is gonna be better than the first season. We've talked about this. But I really needed to come back to this particular platform, to this show, and give you guys 100%. And I was in no way, shape, or form ready for that. And I told you guys, you know what I mean? Being on this platform is a whole different animal in itself. Being here on the network is really its own fucking animal. And the timing needed to be right. I needed to be right. And I felt it's different coming into the first show and giving it 100% and then going into it, half ass. The very first episode needs to be a special one. The- And I'll touch on this real quick. There was a time where I wasn't even sure when I was really going to be able to come back. And I'm going to have you guys know right here in the chat that the return of Unboxed Thoughts season 3 is really because of you guys. It's really because of all of you. I wasn't sure when was going to be the right time. And I want to thank everybody here from different individual conversations that we may have had. I really feel like and we're always honest. I really feel like it was maybe more like 4 or 5 days ago when I really felt like I was ready. I remember this day because, like, it was a jam-packed fucking day. I had conversations with fucking every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and I really wanna say that the special bond that you guys, because sometimes we end up doubting ourselves, guys, right? We end up doubting ourselves, and I doubted myself big time. Um, because what Unboxed Thoughts is we really open up here, right? And I say that is a lot of content creators out there, they probably have so much to offer. They could probably give you the world, or at least maybe a good piece of it if they wanted to. I always tell you guys, which makes me, that I feel like is so special that I offer to you guys, is that Unboxed Thoughts is supposed to be that place where I can come and I just let it all out to you guys. I let it all out to you guys, and you guys let it out on me. And we communicate. We keep this fucking chat going. You know, we talk about our we talk about our days. We talk about a lot of life experiences. Right? That's what Unboxed Thoughts is all about. That's what being here on the network is all about. And my version of respect to not only the show, not only to you guys, the viewers, but also to Blazeman and Miss Tammy, who also put in a lot of work and effort into running this network as well. And, I know they missed me just as much as I missed coming here. And I feel like after 2 seasons, we've been through a lot together within 2 seasons, guys. And I feel like, I owe it to them and I owe it to you guys to come back with the most authentic and genuine conversations, stories, experiences, what I mean, and all things in between that I could possibly give you. We come here and we talk about, you know, a lot of mental health issues. We talk about, you know, different issues going on in the world, right? And I really feel like, it's just something about being here that will automatically put me in that mindset to be able to open up to you guys and give you that type of content. You know what I mean? But I know when we have our different conversations, guys, right? I'll open up to a lot of you guys, right? Because we've gotten to know each other, right? We've gotten to know each other on a more personal level. We've gotten to have all these great experiences already and all these great conversations, right? And I really feel like it's it's really here. It's really here that gives me internally that that state of mind where I feel I can like really open up about more things. I have a special announcement that the FFN studio will be done in 2 years. Well, there we go. We're gonna have a fucking studio in 2 years. Appreciate that. So something to look forward to in the future. But as I was saying, you know, it's really it's my venting space. It's your venting space. I feel I can come here and it's like our own little group therapy session. You know what I mean? Like you could see me, on platform like TikTok, and we can just conversate about like whatever. You know what I mean? But to come here and have that feeling automatically the second you guys pop into the chat, the second the the live gets going, it's like an instant. Yeah, that's gonna be phenomenal. But yeah, guys, I'm happy to be back. We've got a lot to talk about this season, and I can't wait to share all these new experiences with you guys and have these conversations. Um, I do hope you guys have been maybe a little interested or watching the other episodes or shows, I should say, that we have here on the network. Um, the other shows have been started steamrolling already. before we had come back. So, congratulations to everybody. I hope everybody, from the way we see it to Mr. B, Alyssa on The Voice is My Power, um, the um, the Blaze Man and Miss Tammy show, which is now airing over there. I hope you guys all at least enjoyed your 2 weeks. And Nick has, yeah, no, that's all her. That's all her. I just enjoy the content and just roll with it anytime. But yeah, guys. So 2 weeks ago, I thought we were gonna come back, and I'm thinking to myself like, I'm not ready. I'm really not ready. And when I can sit here right now in front of you guys and I can say that I have that like first day hazy fucking tightness in my chest right now. Yeah, I'm experiencing that. That's what's going down right now. And it's a good feeling. But what has everybody been up to? Has everybody been doing good? Yo, been fucking staying out of trouble. I keep in touch with a lot of you guys, but for those of you who I haven't been able to really keep in touch with, I just want to say I'm sorry. I would be lying to you guys if I said that I really took this time off to really reflect on things in my life. And we talk about that all the time. That's a big part of here too. When you're ready, you're ready. And the last month, has been such a fucking roller coaster ride. You know what I mean? Like it really fucking has. It's just been one thing after another, and it's really more like fucking annoying shit. You know what I mean? It's like just really fucking annoying, and it's just been really taking a toll on me. And with the yeah, don't worry. I remember the time and stuff like that. Blaze is over here trying to tell me that we got the break coming up real soon. I feel like he's treating me like a little bit like Dark Wolf, like I got dementia. Like, hey, remember you've been gone for a month. You know what I mean? Don't get into something too crazy because we got a break coming up. I'm waiting for the fucking old man with dementia comments to start rolling in here. But we do got like 3.5 minutes before the break, guys. I want to try to keep everything on schedule as much as possible. But it really is great to be back. It's great to be back home. Actually, you know what, Blaze? Can we take the break right now? That way we can just take the break. We'll get it fucking done and over with. You guys can take your shits, pisses, and all that good shit. Remember, we do that here. I don't know how you are in the bedroom. If you want to take your 2 minutes with your significant other, or in the bathroom watching a Penthouse magazine, that's fine. Just get it done, and we'll take a break real quick. Enjoy the commercials.
Holding on to each other. Miss the last bus on foot to get home. I miss the town, rowdy and clever, all at once undercover, blowing kisses to the shop windows as we go. We stayed out playing past midnight. That was years ago. Now something just ain't right. Better take it slow. drinking at a cafe in Cologne. We stayed out playing past midnight.
But that was years ago.
Now something just ain't right.
Better take it slow.
Are we getting old? Am I getting over? Gotta catch my breath before we go. We stayed out playing past midnight.
But that was years ago.
Now something just ain't right.
Better take it slow.
We stayed out playing past
That was
midnight.
years ago.
Now something just ain't right.
Better take it slow.
You know, it's funny that first off, guys, thank you so much for keeping that fucking chat moving. I really deeply appreciate for everybody. Season 3, episode 1 of Unboxed Thoughts. It's great to be back here. I miss you guys. I missed everybody. It's great to see the chat going. That's basically one of the main reasons how um, we were built here. You know, it started with season 1, guys. You know, episode 1. Um, I will just touch up on this real quick, guys, because we have an hour and a half now on this show, guys. You know what I mean? So we have, we've come a long way here. You know what I mean? With the hour, and then it's almost like you start the show, and then you don't know where to go with the hour. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, like as the bus keeps rolling week in and week out, that hour is filling up like this. You know what I mean? And those conversations are fucking seeing like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Um, so everything is like really surreal. So to be able to say like we have the extra half hour now, that's actually pretty great. Um, I just feel like it goes from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. So we still do have quite a bit to cover. Um, just a quick recap, guys, because I really want to thank everybody and give everybody a little touch on what exactly been going on the last month, right? Because we were supposed to take 2 weeks off, guys. We took a month off. Took a month off. We've been fucking marinating up in this motherfucker. But it's great to be back. But the first episode, guys, you know what I mean? I just want to tell everybody this was supposed to have somewhat of like a comedy Seinfeld type feel to it. Unboxed thoughts. You know what I mean? Like it really was. It was just supposed to be about like those random thoughts that you have in the back of your mind, um, about a certain family member, friend, etc., that you may see at fucking across the room at an event. You know what I mean? And you happen to think like something fucking stupid, and you just happen to look over to your friend, like tell them what's going on in the back of your mind. You know what I mean? And you're over there just anyway. That was somewhat of the original idea behind the show. And then I sat here in front of 5 or 6 of you guys, maybe. And man, a feeling just came over me. a feeling just came over me, and I dumped my blood, my guts, my skeletons in my closet. You know, I dumped it all out that day. I dumped it all out that day, and I fucking go back and I rewatch the episode, and I'm over here and I'm just like, should I have said that? Why the fuck did I say that? Like wow. Cat's all out of the bag, baby. And I feel really like not that each and every show after that got easier, uh, but it definitely, looking back at it, it definitely like took some of the weight off of every episode that was supposed to come out after that. And you know, the 4 show thing. I think everybody here knows about that. We had the 4 shows, and it was after episode 2 or 3. You know what I mean? That was fucking going. Yo, guys, actually, I want to show everybody in the fucking chat real quick. You guys see these motherfuckers? Whoever hasn't seen them yet. I stole this shirt from Frank. It's been a long month. It's been a long month, but a lot of productivity. You know what I mean? But it's great. I had to come here rocking the shirt. But yeah. So we end up going from that, and here we are today. You know, getting bigger, we're getting stronger. You know, and because nothing's been set yet in the merch store, we're waiting. We're waiting to see exactly where we want to go with it. We'll talk about it. Everybody's waiting on theirs. Everybody's waiting on theirs, but we'll distribute them. All right. But yeah. So they will be ready in 2 weeks. So Blazeman wants to put in another order, I guess. So we will do that. But that's for that. You know what I mean? We still gotta get anyway, listen. We're getting off topic here. All right, we're getting off topic here between the new building being you know, the new studio being built for the network. If anybody doesn't know about it, um, you know, and then the network merchandise that we'll be able to do. In 2 years, we'll finally get the shirts. Yeah. So listen, guys. Um, as I was saying before the break, I wasn't even really sure if when I was going to be able to come back, when I was really going to be ready to come back. Um, you know, there was a lot that had taken place prior. You know, between a relationship that I was in, it ended up going fucking sour. You know, and that was a fucking ordeal and a half. And like I said, like when I really think about it, it's not that it was a big fucking ordeal, but it was just more of a nuisance, like kicking the ass, fucking annoying type deal. You know, um, there was a point in time, you know, I mean, like for all you guys that even followed me on TikTok, I wasn't even on there for I don't even know how long. And then I ended up going live one day, right? And then Blaze Man ended up coming through the fucking chat in the FFN network account. And we talked that day, within the chat. And I think it was like a day or two after um, he ended up texting me. And then the text message read, when you coming back? Like, we miss you. That's true. That's true. But to I really thought about the question because, as I told a lot of you guys already, like, me come back, like, I'm with the majority of you guys a good portion of the time. And it kind of dawned on me. It was somewhere between that text message from Blaze and a conversation I was having with a few of you that it all made sense to me. Whereas it's not that I don't open up when I'm with everybody else. You know what I mean? But I really feel like on this platform, it's really different. It really hits really different. No Snicks is with us a majority of the time. Yeah, Ali gets it. Ali gets it. But so what Ali said. What's up, Glenn? Welcome in. We got a nice crowd in here, dude. I'm over here. I'm looking at the fucking chat. I'm looking at this chat. I'm looking at the fucking numbers. We got a nice fucking chat in here, guys. I appreciate everybody coming in, man. I really do. Yeah, we do. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And exactly. I don't want you guys to get that confused. As you can see, Ali here in the chat, and I want everybody to understand this too. Like, you might think it's a joke, but it's really not. This is something special that I really enjoy doing for you guys. I really hope it really means a lot that everybody, thinks that this show really means something to them, or they take something from it in some way, shape, or form. What you get here, you're not going to get anywhere else. You're really not. You know what I mean? Like, this has become something so special. You guys have no idea. Like, we can sit here and we can fucking chat all first episode if you guys want, right? We can sit here and chat about God fucking knows whatever this whole fucking episode. Like 5 fucking days ago, it just dawned on me. Was like we were ready to come back, right? You guys legitly put me in a state of mind where, like, I was fucking ready. A time that I was not sure if I was even going to be able to do this show. It takes a different state of mind, and I just didn't want to be depressed no more. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm already depressed about something else that's going on the outside world or like whatever the case is, you know what I mean? Like you would think I would want to come here and fucking give you guys an episode or a show and like tell you exactly what's going on and shit. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. And I feel like that's what this has built around. And I really feel like that's what this show is all about. And I really feel like I'm in some way, shape, or form, I was not wanting it so much anymore. And it had nothing to do so much with you guys. I had nothing to do with the fucking network. I had nothing to do with none of that. A, a lot of people had asked what's going on with Unboxed Thoughts. Are you going back? It went from a yeah, we're taking 2 weeks, and then it went from a fucking maybe, and then it would go back. I didn't want to do Unboxed Thoughts so much. I could have done the Louie and Ernie show. hmm I could have easily just fucking reached out to Blaze and like, hey, listen, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. I'm tired of being all kinds of fucked up in my mind, and now all of a sudden I got to go on the fucking, on air, like, and like legitly like spill every fucking thing that's coming out in my brain, my thought process, and all this other shit. But then I would think to myself, like, Nick, what are you doing? That's what Unboxed Thoughts is about. That's what Unboxed Thoughts is for. If you're feeling some type of way, that's where yes, you can have these other conversations or topics with people in different chats or whatever. Absolutely, but for for me to go there and fucking lay everything out online and tell you guys a story or share with you guys an experience or and get you guys' stories and experiences, which helps feed me even more. I mean, like that's what it's all about. And I was getting scared of doing it. And it had nothing to do with nobody. To come on here and talk about half the shit that I talk about to you guys, it takes a lot out of me. It shows a certain side of me, and I was beginning not to like it so much. Not because it wasn't true, special, genuine, authentic, but when you think of the picture, some people get to get a different image of you. Well, if it's because they're not coming to you and opening up, telling you what's going wrong, uh, it has nothing to do with an ego. And I faced a lot of controversy going, as well going off to the break, was to, people would talk about like, things maybe getting into my head or maybe feeling a certain way about people. That is never the case, and that is never going to be the case. As long I've said this before, and I will say it again. As long as this show is going on, I will never come in front of you guys and half-ass any story. I will never come in front of you guys and hold anything back. And that's we talk about the hard shit. I say all the time, some things may not be easier to talk about than others, but that's what it's about. And not only that, not that I'm saying anything negative, okay? So, um, my mom's in the chat. My mom watches every episode, and I know we've become quite the family here, right? So, but listen to this. We talk about all the time owning up to your wrongs, right? Admitting your wrongs, because it's always going to be the right thing to do and better for you in the long run, just to always be open and honest with. And I think I've established that with everybody here, right? You guys have gotten to know a lot about me. I've gotten to know a lot about you, and I hope we're still going to be able to learn more about each other, right? But I at least think about it in the bigger picture. Yeah, I'm a tad like out of breath. I'm really excited to be back here. Um, I'm not gonna lie, but oh yeah, I'm taking a breath. But that's what it's really all about. My end game of all this, part of my make amends and do what is right process, though I can never go back and take away any of my past mistakes, right? We can only build from the future, right? Yeah, I'm good. It's just that the legacy of this show and building all this, okay, because this just needs to come out. It really is like my legacy. That between my conversations with you guys, the events that have taken place within a month, not knowing if I was going to come back, if I was going to come back, I can at least look back at this one day and say, out of everything that I have done, out of everything that I have did, the experiences that I have shared, the conversations I've been able to have, all these episodes are basically like a message, you know? Like a message. Really feeling down about things, have like a really bad day, you know what I mean? Or you're feeling down about yourself, or you happen to have a conversation with somebody else and it ends up having to trigger something with all you guys. I can not only me, but maybe even you guys. I talk about it all the time. Like I've asked you guys the last episode, what was your favorite episode of Unboxed Thoughts? Closing Unboxed Thoughts. But at the end of the day, like, not even just you guys. I think about my kids. I think about all you guys. I think about, the pride I have for every episode. But, like, even when my kids are older, they have something to look up on, and, like, my daddy tried to do right for people. He was he stood up for something, he made his amends, and he didn't only make his amends with the people individually that he may have hurt or made feel some type of way. Like, he actually took that and he put it out there, and he shared it with everybody. He lived such a fucking long life. I mean, he's lived such a long life in such a short time. That's what made me want to come back. It's a legacy. If I could do one thing right, it would definitely be to just be right here, right where we're at, shooting shit about anything and everything. Just laying it all out on the line. This is a no fucking judgment free zone. Forever and for always. And I needed to be reminded of that. Because I was really starting to forget my place and what it meant to be here. Because, like I said, this is going back to the first 2 seasons, right? Unboxed Thoughts Season 1 was strictly all about my story. Okay, how I'm a recovering addict. I've shared experience with you guys about what it was like, what I mean, to be able to overcome, my addiction, because I went on multiple addiction runs, not just one, and we talked about all that. We talked about, various topics about mental health, right? And then last season, like, we really went outside the fucking realm. Like, and like I said, it's not that I'm not proud of it. I'm proud of every episode. But last season, like, we proved how diverse we can be here on Unboxed Thoughts. Because, there were just some fucking topics that were just really tense. And the guests that I did have on last season, I want to thank them as well, because those weren't easy topics to talk about. But we have another break coming up in like 3 minutes, guys, and then we'll get into the third and final part of the first episode of season 3 after it. But I really wanted to touch on this with you guys as well. As I said, I do know we have a lot to cover. It's definitely going to be, quite an exciting season. I'm looking forward to it a lot. And let's take that break. All right, and then we will come back. We can go straight through to the end of the episode. And I just want to appreciate everybody if you're just joining us now. I do know there are a couple of you. Welcome in, guys, to season 3, episode 1 premiere of Unboxed Thoughts. We're gonna take a quick break. Take your pisses and your shits and everything else. All right. See you after this.
Holding on to each other, miss the last bus on foot to get home. I miss the town, rowdy and clever, all at once undercover, blowing kisses to the shop windows as we go. We stayed out playing past midnight.
That was years ago.
Now something just ain't right.
Better take it slow.
I see the view stretching before us, cathedral bells and a chorus, morning larks singing out to the dawn. I miss me and you, boy, with style, on our bikes, single file, day drinking at a cafe in Cologne. We stayed out playing past midnight.
That was years ago.
Now something just ain't right.
Better take it slow.
Are we getting old? Am I getting over? Gotta catch my breath before we go. We stayed out playing past midnight.
That was years ago.
Now something just ain't right.
Better take it slow.
We stayed out playing past
That was
midnight.
years ago.
Now something just ain't right.
Better take it slow.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the second episode of Unboxed Thoughts. I'm your boy, Nick Parsons. Welcome back to everybody. Want to thank the producer again, Blazeman, once again for allowing me to use this platform to be able to reach out to you guys, talk to you. Also, Jerry Souza, who points me in the direction of Blazeman. Hey, so first of all, I want to start off. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. Mine was all right. It wasn't too bad. Stood busy. So guys, I want to touch on something real quick. So I want to say Wednesday. My mother watches the show The Talk. I don't know if any of you guys watched that. They had Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child on there, and which I find her amazing. I don't give a crap what anybody says. I've always liked Destiny's Child, but if you guys remember last week, I touched on a subject where I said we all should be open-minded and listening to each other. I believe it was talking about parents with the children. Sometimes us parents will, we're the boss. That's it. We want our children to listen. And I had talked about maybe if a child had mentioned something, maybe not that moment or whatever, maybe we'd all go back, we'd sleep on it, and maybe think about maybe our child's right. So anyway, Kelly Rowland had actually ended up mentioning that she had said something to her child, and her child turned around to her and had said, well, then maybe you could be a better mom, and there's a couple of different things that you could do to be a better mom. Guys, the whole crowd was like, oh, because of the comment. Listen, she stopped everybody dead in their tracks, and she said, now listen. She said, that's not exactly how I took it. She's like, that's exactly how all you guys out there would think to take it, or a first reaction. She said she took her son that night and they sat down at the dinner table. And she then asked her son, what is it exactly that you think that I could do to be a better parent? She used that as an opening with her child to tell him on what he on things he could do to be a better child. She said this topic took place around at the beginning of the year, and she said that the relationship between her and her child had been immaculate ever since. She even used the same topic about her husband and her husband, vice versa. They all used this as like a family collaboration to see how they could better themselves and then better themselves as a team within a household. That hit so hard. I found that absolutely amazing. Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child. So what would you guys think if your child came up to you and had told you you could be a better parent? What would you guys' first reaction be? Um, Another thing I want to mention is that how many of you guys out there like to decorate for the holidays before the holidays even hit? So for me,
Come a long way.
I cannot stand when people are already decorating their homes for
I remember
Christmas
going into this
before
episode,
Halloween.
there was a lot that had just gone in to with my kids, and I had actually gone on like this whole rant. I mean, like the episode before, leading up to this one, and I just found it strange, because like I always tell you guys like there's never a topic on Unboxed Thoughts, and that's what makes it so fucking special. I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna talk about. A lot of you guys ask me, Nick, what are you gonna talk about this week, or what are you gonna talk about today? Let me tell you something. You go back and watch all fucking 40 episodes. There's actually 43 episodes of Unboxed Thoughts, just so you guys know. All right. So if there's ever a fucking trivia that comes on, actually now 44 because of today. But if there's ever a trivia and I ask you how many episodes of Unboxed Thoughts were aired, like to current time, if found today, the correct answer would be 44. Why is there 44? Because we aired 41 here on the network. But if you guys that have been here since the very beginning, there was actually 3 private episodes we actually aired on the Facebook page at the very first on the very first season. There's a couple of things that had come up, like timing wise, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, well, you know what? Like, I'm I'm that devoted. I want to get them that content. So I ended up going on the fucking TikTok page and I did a fucking TikTok live. The Facebook page, and I was on a Facebook live. 3 episodes, an hour each. So, a little fun fact for you guys. Leading up to today, there's actually 44 episodes of Unboxed Thoughts. So, um, but yeah, so leading up to the episode that you've seen there, like I said, I went on this fucking rant, like the episode before, and it's kind of funny because I don't know about like nobody knows the topics,
not even me. And I think there was like 5 episodes where so, like, you can actually thank my mother in the chat because it's, like, something about, like, she loved watching the talk, alright? She loved it, especially when, the original lineup was there. And I'm not gonna lie, man, like, fucking some of these topics that they be talking about on that show, yeah, especially when you have fucking Mrs. O on there, you know what I mean? Fucking leading the charge. You know what I mean? It's like all bets are off. You know what I mean? But, like, they would relate to, what we talk about here. You know what I mean? And, uh, that one particular day when I see Kelly Rowland on there, I mean, it's like because we were talking about, like, different parenting and, how a lot of parents are getting soft and shit like that, you know what I mean? And, this generation isn't like our generation, like my parents and, so on would say the same, you know what I mean? Like how times have changed. And still to this day, like I'm gonna ask you guys, like, because it's fresh on my mind. Would you guys indulge in a conversation with your child and actually come to terms with them to, some type of agreement where it's to, okay, well, if I'm such a bad parent, you could be a better child. Do you guys actually indulge in a conversation about that to come to that agreement with your child as to, okay, I will do this in order to be a better parent. If you can do this to be a better child. I just found it weird at that particular time because like it really showed me like it was a humble feeling. It really was because like to see a person like Destiny's Child was a huge fucking deal when I was growing up. You know what I mean? So it kind of gave me like that nostalgia. You know what I mean? To actually like see her sitting there. You know what I mean? And to see like she's very one of the few people that like I have seen that are famous that it's like I kind of feel like she had like this certain type of humbleness to her. You know what I mean? Like to give her child, the time of day. Because I don't know. Sometimes I don't picture all stars to be like that. Sometimes I'll see like a lot of these people, they'll get fucking famous. You know what I mean? It's like they forget where they come from. And they treat anybody and everybody like shit. And they're fucking raising their kids and they expect their children to fucking raise, you know what I mean, to have like this certain like fucking they have an expectation for their child as well. And then it's like you're already under pressure before they even have a fucking chance. Are you saying you think of us as your kids? Because if you are, I'm missing his worth of allowance. So like that's something that I feel like I offer you guys, right? Like this is how I think of it. How many of you guys? Let's see if we can do this. Hand emotes in the chat. How many of you guys, in some way, shape, or form, come into communication with somebody, and the question was, you know, practice what you preach, learn to take your own advice. You know what I mean, or like something along those lines. Hand emotes in the chat. See how quickly we can do this. I've got Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube up in the chat over here. So let's see how quickly we can get those hand emotes. How many of you guys, in some way, shape, or form, had a conversation with somebody where it's to the practice what you preach or take your own advice was brought up in the chat? Everybody. Millie. Nice. Come on, guys. Cassie. I bet part of the problem right now is y'all looking for the fucking handy modes in your phones. Yo, like, where the fuck is the handy mode? Why can't we just put fucking whatever, Nick? The fuck? Mom, IPA. Nice. Nice. I'm thinking about that now. Like, this motherfucker, where the fuck is the hand? Don't you single me out. But listen, Dark Wolf, for those of you who I've had the privilege and honor of coming in contact with, having conversations with, etc., to as part of my story and like my legacy, right? And we've also talked about the quote unquote, you know what I mean? You know, sometimes of like, you know, when somebody does bad for so long, breaking the law, they're rebelling, they're going against what really needs to be, you know, done, whatever, right? But then you also have that, you know, you can use those evil powers for good, right? Not that I'm saying I have fucking powers. Let's get that out in the open right now. I'm not saying that, but like as an analogy, figure of speech, okay? I kind of feel like, dude, the shit I talk to you guys about here, the topics and experiences that we go through, my own personal experiences, it's almost like, yes, it's a do as I say. Because as I always say, there's always a method to my madness. If I say or do something, there is a fucking reason behind it. Right? And I say that not because that I want to contradict myself or seem like I'm contradicting myself, or I could explain to you why I probably, would whatever, but I'm telling you to do this, but I could explain to you, but not technically everybody would understand exactly where you're fucking coming from. You know what I mean? Very few. All special in our own ways, right? But I am saying that I would never in a million years wish upon my worst enemy to have to go through some of the things that I went through, to have some of the experiences that I had to experience, whether if it was from a young age to present time, you know, like we talk about our feelings and we talk about what's right, right? And I love and care about so many of you guys, and I have a message to send to everybody. Was to listen. God forbid if something right, and this is like we can get deep, okay? We can get deep. God forbid if something were to ever happen, right? At least if anything were to happen, I feel like somebody would have some type of answer. Whether it would be like there was always a message behind it, like no one Snicks, no one Nick, no one Nikki, no whatever. Like there's something behind it because he said a million times he would never do this, but he did it. Right. Just know, God forbid, there was a good reason behind it. There was something in my fucking brain that because I tell one of my biggest messages I could talk to you guys about or send out whatever is that think about this all day. And this is what I want season 3 to be about. I want us to have these fucking deep conversations again, man. I want us to get to, to get to know each other other again. I want us to fucking, talk about some more experiences. We've all got a lot to learn on different things. You know what I mean? I do know a lot of things going forward that I do want to talk about, but I'm I just really wanted today to just really be about you guys. I really wanted to just touch up on, just some topics, you know, and just really let you know like where my mindset has gone and, you know, just don't ever think that I would be going anywhere, no matter where that may be. Okay. What we have been able to build can be considered a small thing, big family. The way we're fucking growing, we're expanding, but there will always be a method behind my madness, and just know that I will forever and for always do what is right by you guys, no matter what. No matter, because I want you guys to learn from me. I want to learn from you guys. I want to be that person to tell you guys like, listen, I already know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna suggest something to you. Hey, you're gonna rebel. Great. I did it. That's cool. But in every single episode, there's gonna be something that somebody has pulled out or learned. Because I will tell you right fucking now, as I said before, because we're coming up on the last 9 minutes of the first episode, and I'm going to say this, and I said it before. Season 3 would have never been able to happen without you guys. I have missed being here so much. It was like I was screaming on the inside. You guys have no idea. But as I told you guys, when I'll always be the first one to tell you guys exactly how I'm feeling. I will always keep you guys up to date in some way, shape, or form. I know a lot of people were worried about me, right? I know a lot of people were worried about me. It's just getting used to a new fucking schedule, man. Getting used to a new schedule and, obviously personal things going on in my life. You know what I mean? And as I said before, I've come up here for two seasons already, guys. I've talked to you about things when I'm already going through that mood. Right? We talked about Blaze being on my ass about that. Best episodes in the moment. And that's right. That may be right. 100%. Even until this day. Absolutely. But here's the thing. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it fucking going into this one. Like literally. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Kind of like right now, but right now is a good thing. I'm very happy to be here, so it's a different feeling. Whereas to before, you know what I mean? Like I felt like I was suffocating. This is a good thing. What I'm feeling right now. This is what I wanted. This is what I'm feeling right now in front of you guys is what I should be feeling. This is how I know I feel comfortable. When I'm feeling like how I am now. Right. This is how I know I'm having a good communication with you guys. I'm getting the shit off my fucking shoulders. Kind of not covering obviously everything because as we said before, it goes by like that, man. Just when you need to get a fucking extra half an hour or some shit like that. You know what I mean? It goes by quicker. This show could go on for fucking 4 hours straight, right? And it would still be like, especially when we get going. Especially when we get going. Now, we're known for fucking squirrel moments and shit. And we're known for squirrel, but like, we get back on topic. That you fucking come on this show, man, and then you notice a squirrel moment or whatever the case is. We're sick. We got something. We caught something. We need to have a squirrel moment. So, we gotta have them. You know what the fuck? You know. Your Wally Wi-Fi make you twitch. See, man, you go and fucking say that to me, dog. I gotta be honest with you, right? Because I know Alyssa's show went so fucking well on Thursday. I have told you guys that watch something happen on Monday. Alyssa's show, if you guys don't know, I produce Alyssa's show now on Thursdays. My voice is my power. 7 p.m. Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. Man, that went so smooth. I looked at all of you guys, right? And some platform, and I'm like, watch shit fuck up on Monday when we come back and do the podcast. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking be pissed. My laptop's gonna go flying across the fucking house as I watch. We're all gonna witness this on fucking live air. So watch. So it's funny that you say that, IPA, because I've been literally watching fucking my service thing all show. And I think it might have blinked yellow to me maybe a couple times. Where it's like I went and fucking choked up real quick. Like, oh no. But damn, I've been like fucking all impressed and shit. I'm over here like fucking thinking like, yeah, great episodes. Like, yeah, you've been fucking like twitching the whole fucking time on Twitch. Oh, you've been blurry? Wally Wi-Fi? Hey, God, that's some fucking shit. She did have a good show. Alyssa really did have a good show, and Alyssa, congratulations again on episode 2, season 2. By the way, that was an awesome show. Awesome way to start off. Getting better every day, kid, and I couldn't be proud to fucking be working with her. Alyssa was great, people, man. I would say like, yo, go check her fucking show out on Thursdays, but I'm pretty damn sure everybody here in the chat does watch her show here on the network on Thursdays. But if you fucking don't, go check her show out. My voice is my opinion. Every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Damn. Fucking leave it to IPA in the fucking chat, dude. I mean, I'm over here like, yeah. Fuck Twitch. You're talking like an old kung fu movies where your voice come clear but your lips lack 3 seconds later. Oh, so it's a delay. It's a delay. Just so, oh, fuck me running. Hey guys, so I wanted to fucking show this before. All right. See, as I said, we got a lot to fucking cover, right? But I want to give you guys a quick recap of Alyssa's show that season 2, episode 1 that just aired this last Thursday. Check it out, me. My voice is my opinion. My Voice is My Power episode 1. Hey, Lil, bring up whenever you're ready there, dude.
My heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark side. Take a step into the havoc. Look around the scene, even the half of it. I'm walking the line between panic and losing my mind, embracing the madness. My devils, they whisper in my ear, deafening me with all my fears. I'm living in a nightmare. Parts of me I cannot hide. I've tried and tried a million times. Cross my heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark side.
Hey everybody, welcome to season 2, episode 1 of My Voice is My Power. Even known as My Voice is My Opinion. I had to add that in there just for cracks and jokes. It's been a pretty long 2-3 weeks. We had a great season last season. I really enjoyed how it went. I'm extremely nervous once again. Just doing this, like, it was just sporadic. Work's been going pretty good for me. It's been long. I mean, I've been taking a couple months of holidays, and I needed to wrap my brain. I realized that mental health is so important. And there's a reason I say this, because going through I've been having a little bit of using dreams. I've had flashbacks, like me actually shooting at methamphetamines and just picturing it. And then I think it was mentioned in my season finale of Who Sings It near the end, or in the middle, in between. Yeah, it was in the middle. But anyways, I apologize. I had a phone call. They called me twice. I hit the FU button. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, phones making the FU buttons the most greatest gift of all. In all eternity. I know I mentioned in the past about value. Every person has value. Even with the self-harm. I realize I am worth a lot of shit. But I noticed that talk is cheap to anybody. Action speaks louder than words. Like for me, I go by word. You know what I mean? I don't. It's hard for me to read a body language. It's hard for me to understand that or really fucking comprehend. So like me, where I'm from New Hampshire, and like, from my mom and whatever, I always took someone's word because I really didn't have to really fucking sit there and like, okay, your word means something. That's the same when I hit the drug world. Okay,
Real
your word
fucking
means
hot in
something.
the
Okay,
chat.
you're gonna be there. Okay,
All
I'll meet you
platforms.
there.
Twitch and YouTube.
Words used to mean
Fucking hot in
something
the
to
chat for
me.
this kid.
Now I feel talk is cheap. I feel like no
Fucking
one
Alyssa,
means
she just
shit.
comes such a
Actions
long
still
fucking
can
way.
mean to nothing. Still mean shit to me. But it's hard to trust anybody nowadays, and it's sad. It doesn't. It makes people want to commit suicide. It's got people wanting just to go fucking scream. You got people that want to scream on the top of their fucking lungs and say fuck the world and shit. You got people like making songs out of fucking breakups because what the fuck they've been through. Like I really don't. Maybe because it's like where I'm from, where
Fucking Alyssa. My Voice is My Power every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check her out. You know, even if you guys don't know Alyssa, she watches the show Monday as well. If you haven't really got to speak with her or whatever, please do. Um, I gotta be honest, like even her, right? Um, Seeing a female being able to be on the network and to embrace the content that she gives and the topic he's able to talk about and whatnot, it really does play a little bit of a role as to unboxed thoughts being able to come here and talk about what we talk about. Blaze, did something happen again on Facebook? I noticed like every time you guys, we have another half hour. If we want it. Just to throw it out there. Um, Says love this kid. She has come a long way. I see only the YouTube and Twitch uh symbols in there. Guys, are we still here on Facebook? It says that there's 7 of you in here. I got the multi chats going on here, YouTube and Twitch. And I got Facebook going on over here. We good? All right, good. Thank you, Cassie. Okay, thank you, Millie. All right, I just want to make sure. It's one of those things, you know what I mean? I gotta make sure everybody's here, man. I gotta make sure everybody's fucking here. I know I know the numbers well enough now. I know what the numbers well enough in the platforms. You know what I mean? So when I see something go off, you know what I mean? I see only the fucking YouTube and Twitch. You know what I mean? I get a little worried. Blizzard's just not used to the technology. Hey, one thing I can fucking tell you guys that I am very proud of myself. Dark Wolf Mom. Right. Awesome. One thing I can say, and that I am very proud of myself, was that I have learned to fuck around with Discord a little bit. I have learned the little ins and outs of like when I do a list of show and I produce it and stuff like that. Like because you can still come on this platform here at any given time and like not go live. You know what I mean? And at least the new software that Blaze had given me. So I was showing a little bit of you guys a little sneak peek before. But like I was able to like go in and like fuck with the tabs a little bit. You know what I mean? And like, just get more familiar with it. You know what I mean? Or like with Discord, you know what I mean? I was able to fuck around with Discord a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I learned, you can boost it up a little bit and fucking oh no, I didn't know it was gonna get rid of the fucking chat either when you reloaded. Fuck off. I was gonna fucking go through everything again too. And all of a sudden I see IPA pop up on fucking YouTube and I'm like, oh fuck me running, dude. What is the But anyway, so I not all of it was bad. The whole break wasn't all bad. I get to, teach myself some things. You know what I mean? And experiment with, you know, um as well as like some of my content videos that I've been releasing. I don't know if some of you guys follow me on okay, I think fucking everybody here pretty much follows me on TikTok. We'll just get fucking real now. But even with my content that I've been releasing, uh not something per se. Um I've had them in my imagination. We are more than just dots now. Fucking Millie, proud of her dot. But yeah, so like even a lot of my content, You know what I mean? It's like I, I'm I'm getting a lot more comfortable with my content as well. I mean, like some of the thoughts or like whatever that I feel like I wanted to really do with it. You know, what I mean, it's like could never. You know, like it's me, but it's not me. And some of the like feedback I would get on some of it is really like, is Nick okay? Did you see that last fucking video he made? The fucking blood, bro. I know. I fucking know. It's just me going out fucking realm. Me being more comfortable going outside my comfort zone to do things like, that I wouldn't normally do, but it's on my imagination. And which that's something that I shouldn't be holding back. I feel like these are things that I should be doing with my content. Right? I really feel like no matter where you follow me on, where you go with me, like I really feel like I should be comfortable with anything and everything, right? I do it here. I do it with you guys on Discord. I do it with you guys on TikTok. So why can't I do it on my content that I release in my videos? Right? I think about like because one of the things like I'll scroll through like different fucking. We got time, guys. We got like another 20 minutes, so we can keep rolling with this. Like especially these last few videos that I released, and I think of Kane when Kane did the See No Evil movies. I don't know if everybody in the chat seen those, but when they did the premiere of when he did that movie, you know, you see Kane walking up to the red carpet and shit. You know what I mean? And they're like, you know, hey, you're normally used, you know, you're a wrestler. You know what I mean? Like, how do you feel like to, you know, to actually come out of your body like this and whatnot? And he's like, it made all my fucking wild, crazy fantasies become a reality. Because that's Kane plays like an evil character, you know, in the WWE world. You know what I mean? And he's like really sadistic. So to be able to see a character like that from the wrestling world mixed into a thriller movie, I would call it a thriller. I wouldn't necessarily call it a horror, you know, but to see him go to play that fucking crazy, you know, psycho killer in a movie, like it was really great. You know, it was good to see. You know, like it made sense. It fucking made sense. And I tell you guys all the time, like my content is what I'm feeling. I tell you guys that all the time. Like even at the beginning of this, I would shoot a promo video. I would send it to you guys in your inboxes. We would play it up before the show aired, and then we would do an unboxed thought show. And I would tell you guys once upon a time, listen to the song in there because that song is going to give you a hint on leading into what that show is going to be about. Remember how I said that we necessarily had a topic and we didn't. But there was a point in time when I would send you guys those promo videos in your inboxes, and if you listen to that song or you get that video requested, etc., that was at least a hint where we were going that day. And that's great, right? And this just shows like I feel like I'm evolving. All right, I feel like, you know, because we talk about all the time the comfortability that we give each other, the comfortability that you guys give me, you know, to talk about or whatever. I'm comfortable with you guys. End of the story. And to be able to go outside my realm and make content like that, I know it got some feedback. So if this gets around to anybody in particular. You know, I just want to let you know everything's fine here. Just videos, man. Just comfortable content. You know, I feel like I hadn't done one before. And I was nervous. I'd be nervous to make them too. I don't know exactly how it's gonna fucking go. I've been very in particular, as far as like matching and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like that the editing wise and trying to mix the music up with like certain parts of the videos and stuff. Like I got all right, awesome. Um, yeah, like I tell you guys all the time that if I'm not doing nothing, I might as well start to do a little something. So I've been just, trying to reach out and, and do different things. I got a lot of good influences in my life right now. I've been surrounded by some phenomenal people. Is my connection Ernie touch buttons again? Hopefully Ernie didn't touch no fucking buttons. Hopefully he didn't touch no buttons. But Glenn Jacobs and well, I know now, but I wasn't gonna get into that whole stint of it. I feel like it was completely. I feel like it was just completely fucking completely unnecessary to talk about. But are we good? Did everybody have fun here today? Was it was everybody glad that we came back? It was your connection. All right, good. You have to hit enter in order for me to see it. To see what, Blaze? But I'm over here keeping up with my chat right now. I'm over here just shooting the fucking breeze with them. It's been a month there, Louie. It's been a fucking month. But that is going to be all for today, guys. Right. But I'm very happy that we were all able to come here today. We got, 17 minutes over. I think that's good. And I really don't want to get into like too much, guys. I mean, today was more so for you guys and just a welcome back. Give you guys a little heads up. And I couldn't have asked for anything better. Like today's outcome was great. I mean, if you notice, I mean, like as always, then fucking then we'll pick up from there. I mean, like we just gotta work our way into it. But I will see you guys all next Monday. Next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No.